Hey, what's up guys? It's Quita. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So in this video, I am going to be doing a flip through of my new Happy Nichi or FauxBonichi. You guys saw my video yesterday where I set this thing up a little bit and I have tweaked it since. So I decided to show you a flip through of it. So if you're new here to my channel, hopefully you'll stick around. You'll consider subscribing and also giving me a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you the inside of this. If you want to see that, make sure to stay tuned. Guys, so I'm super excited about this whole thing. I spent today and some of yesterday tweaking this thing and really getting it the way I wanted to. So I thought I would show this to you today and do a full flip through. So on the outside cover here, I have a monthly notebook, and this I just picked up from Hobby Lobby because I felt like my setup didn't have a monthly and I didn't always want to be doing this to the bullet journal. Well, I probably will anyways, but I wanted to have a full monthly so that I could schedule things out. You know, I felt like that was the only thing that was missing from this setup. So this is again from Hobby Lobby. It's a part of one of the Traveler's Notebooks line. And so what I did is I found an old wrapping from a Happy Planner package. So I took it apart, of course took it off of the planner, and then I trimmed it down to size so that it would fit on this, and then I added some double-sided tape to the back, and it was already punched, and so that way I could snap it right in my planner onto the front, and I can have a monthly added onto this FauxBonichi, because again, this is going to replace my mini Happy Planner for the time being because I just needed to switch up. And so I like having this. So far so good. It's been really a pleasure to planning. I did a spread yesterday and I really enjoyed it. I feel like it's like a bullet journal and a planner at the same time, so it kind of gives you the best of both worlds. And I really wanted to kind of get into bullet journaling a little bit more, so I thought this would be a great addition to my planner setup. I love the color. I feel like it matches. I did change my discs to metal discs. You guys know yesterday I had the charcoal discs and I liked it, but I just wanted metal discs. So I just added this little pop of pink here, and then the rest of them are like a champagne color. So I thought it was super pretty to go along with this cover here. And it has like a little bit of a matte feel to it, but it's got like a little protective coating, and I feel like it's going to last. If I feel like it's getting a little wear and tear to it, I can always pull it out and put it on the inside. But I thought it just looked super cute on the outside of the cover and just different. And then of course a bow from my shop here to top it all off. And so I like how that outer portion looks, and I can also do like this and flip it around to the back if I want, and just keep it in the back. So it's up to me how I want this thing to flow. So if we open it up here, the first thing you'll see is I added a Happy Planner corner pocket. I had to trim it down to size so that way it fit in here, so that way I could add my little notes and things and important keepsakes or whatever I decide to add. I'll have a little place for that. So that's what you see there first. And then when we flip it over, we've got a dashboard from my shop. You guys saw that yesterday, and then I added these tabs along with it to make everything look cute and cohesive. So as you can see, everything is super clean. And so that's what I've got here to protect this page. And then of course my spread, you guys haven't seen this spread yet. This is for this current week. I decided to go ahead and do it even though we are already in Tuesday, just because I'm ready to use this. So this is how the spread looks. I did a Supermom spread. You guys know I also did a Supermom spread. I think you saw that in my mini planner. I want to say I did a plan with me using Supermom only. And then we've got a Happy Planner dashboard here to get me right to my day of the week that I'm on. And then this is a journaling card from the Happy Planner, if I can flip it over so I can take some additional notes. And then this is the second half of the spread. And then we've just got some filler paper. I did go to Hobby Lobby and get a whole pack of dot grid paper. And then I also have this grid paper as well because I like both of them. And so I'll use them, you know, depending on how I feel for that week. And then we've got some of this teal blue. And then we also have a page that I folded, which is just a daily insert. I like to have these every now and then. I need to plan out a long day, and so I like having that in here to be easily accessed. And then my next tab is lists. This is the filler paper that came with this Happy Notes. So this Happy Notes right here is very neutral. So it came with this cover, some charcoal discs, and also this filler paper. So I love this filler paper because you guys know I love neutral. And so I decided to add that in there for this particular section. I love making lists. And then this is going to be my work section, and these are the fold out half sheets from the Happy Planner. I've got tons of space here and really only need one page to jot down any things I've got to do for work, any ideas, anything like that, social media stuff, all of that stuff will be contained in this section. And then we've got a personal section with more of that same lined paper. And then we've got a home section, and within the home section is going to encompass just my entire family, any activities that we've got going on, all of that stuff is going to be in this section. And then this pin here came from Hustle and Shine. You guys know I adore her shop, and so she sent this to me, and so I decided to add it here at the top just for decor. And then when we flip it, I've got a few more sheets of this paper here, and then also the other color. So this came from Supermom, so I thought this would be perfect. And then we've got some assignments pages for the kids' homework and assignments and things like that. Just a few of those sheets because I don't want it to get too bulky. And then we have some more filler paper. And then we get to the bills section. And within the bills section, we've got a little pocket folder. This is actually from the Carpe Diem line, I believe, but I got it from Hobby Lobby. And what I did basically is I trimmed off the holes because again this wasn't made for disc bound planners. They had I think 6 holes here or 4 holes, whatever is their particular layout, and so I just trimmed it off and then I punched it with my planner punch, and that way I have a little pocket folder that I can put receipts in or whatever I decide. So that's what I've got there. And then we've got some expense trackers, some of that paper, and then also some bill pay checklist paper, a few sheets of those. And then in the back here, which this actually doesn't go in this section. Next section is my brain dump section. And within that section is going to be just like if I'm on the fly and I just got to write something down really quickly. Or I don't know, I might structure this a different way. We'll see, but I have some of this paper from Socialite in the blue, in the pink, and in the yellow. And so this is super pretty. I just have a few sheets of those along with more of that filler paper because you can never have too much. And so I just stick that back here in the back. And then my notes section. So within my notes section is basically just different types of fill paper. So we've got more of the blank notebook paper, and then we've got some of this paper that says notes. Then we've got some Glam Girl. Then we've got the Get Focused half sheets, and we also have the Daily Schedule half sheets. And then I'm going to put this in the back here. This is also from Carpe Diem. That's why you see those punches here. I had to punch on top of it because I didn't want to trim it and then it would cut into the days of the week. And I'm okay with it. I feel like once I put it in my planner, then you can barely see the fact that that it's a little bit wonky. And so this is meal planner, and then this is daily schedule. So I thought these were super cute just to kind of put in every so often within the week. And then in the back here, I've got my stencil from the Happy Planner. I did trim the top off a little bit because I just felt like it was just too much sticking out of the top. And I didn't want to see that color because that's not the color scheme of this particular setup. And then I've got this little clear one here that came with one of the boxes. I'm not sure which one, but I think it was, I'm not sure, but I thought it was super cute, so I added that in here. And so that way when I do my bullet journal spreads, I've got my calendar here, and some of these lines and things will be great to add to that spread. And then of course my pen loop, and I use a Sharpie pen, and this is the Sharpie pen I use, not your typical Sharpie pen. I think this one is the fine tip. This, I believe there's also a medium tip, which I have as well, and then this is the thinner one. So I like this one to use within this sort of thing because I'll be needing to get into tight spaces. So that is my setup. Isn't she super cute? I just love the whole idea of this whole FauxBonichi / Happy Nichi thing. So I think some of you guys mentioned in the comments who came up with the concept, and so kudos to that person because that is just super awesome. And I just think it's such a cute way to kind of have a different look for your planning. And so that's it for this video. I just wanted to show you guys really quickly my setup. I know it's completely different from what you saw last night. Let me know if you guys have any questions about this whole setup I'll be happy to answer any questions you have about products or anything like that. Most of the products are Happy Planner with the exception of this and then some of my shop stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you stopping by my channel today. Hopefully you got a little bit of inspiration out of it and found maybe something you want to use for your planner, which means you'll give me a thumbs up in this video and also consider subscribing to my channel. So thanks again guys for stopping by. I truly appreciate it. Hopefully you'll come back by to watch another video, in which case I'll see you then.